you've recorded your video and now it's time to edit. And you're like, okay, how do I do this? I'm going to show you how you can edit your class's video for free. Stay tuned. Hey guys, it's Jamie with Group Fitness Headquarters, and today we are going to talk about how you can edit your video for free on a Windows computer. So if you have an Apple's computer, I am so sorry, but I have no idea how to use that. So this complete video is going to be how you can edit your video directly on your Windows 10 PC, and honestly you can do this on Windows 8 also. And at the very end of this video I'm also going to show you a free app that you can put on your phone to edit that also makes life pretty easy if you just want to use your phone to edit. So when you first start out recording your classes, the last thing you want to do is go buy a whole bunch of expensive equipment and expensive editing software. There are so many things out there that you can use that's free or you already have in your pocket that you can go ahead and put into place today and get going. And then once you kind of move to that next level and you're like, I want to be able to do more, then you can spend some money on some editing software or on a camera. So recording your video, I'm going to put a little somewhere here where you can click on and go check out a video that gives you tips and tricks on how to record your class. But I do recommend when you first start out, just use your phone. Almost everybody has a phone that has an amazing camera that you can put in the front of your classroom and record footage of your workout or your dance or whatever that you're trying to record. But then the question comes, okay, great, I've recorded it, it's on my phone, but how do I edit it? And that is what we're going to do today. So I'm going to head over to my computer and show you the exact steps on what you can do to edit for free. So step one, you need to be able to get your camera attached to your PC. A lot of times you can just use a cable. I will insert a little video here that'll just show you exactly how you put it in. It'll say, do you want to trust or not trust your PC? And then you're able to move over your files. This basically treats your phone like an external hard drive, so you can see all the files that are on there and be able to move them over. Now if you're using an Apple phone, your files are going to look kind of funky, so I want to show you what this looks like and so how you can determine what you need to pull over onto your PC. So when you first plug in your device, whether it's your phone or your iPad, you're going to head over to My Files or My Computer, where you can see the files or basically see that you've attached your phone or device to your computer. So in this particular instance, what you're going to see over on this left hand column is where my iPad is now showing up, and I can click into it just like it's a file folder and be able to dive down into the different things that I want to look at that might be on there. Now one of the things that you will see with these Apple devices is you have folders that have funky names, and if you have a lot of stuff that's on your computer, you may have a lot of funky things. I always go to the very last folder, so if I had multiple folders on here, I would just go to the very last one. That'll bring me up to the most current files, photos, videos that you have taken. So from in here, this is actually going to take you straight into what is on your device and be able to move it over. Wherever I want to put it, I'm going to right click and open in a new window. And I'm going to put these side by side. And then what I can do is move what I want from my iPhone, iPad device over onto my computer. And so from this point, now I can use this file to edit. Okay, we're gonna get real nerdy here for just a second. If you're recording on an iPhone or an iDevice, sometimes the audio and the video do not sync up well. And not to get real into the deep depths of video, but this is basically talking about constant versus variable rate and how it's overlapping those two tracks together. So if you're recording with an iPhone or an iPad and you're doing your editing and you're experiencing that your audio is just off slightly and it kind of looks like people are lip syncing in a really bad way to your video, there is a free app that you can put on your computer to be able to solve this and be able to overlap the audio and the video together. And this software is called Handbrake. I will show you how I use this. To get Handbrake, you're just going to go to Google, you're going to search for Handbrake, and you can usually just find it in the very first one if not, but this is what it looks like. You click on it and then you can go and download this to your computer. So then from here, what you're going to do is drop in your file, and I'm going to show you how you can change this from a variable to a constant rate so that you sync up your audio and your video. So from here, I'm going to be able to go and pick up the file that I want to do. You can either drop in a file or you can go in and select your file. From here, I'm going to head over to video and I'm going to change this to constant frame rate. Right here is where I can select where I want to save the new file. So I'm going to head over to browse and pick a spot that I want to save this. Sometimes I like to just label it HB, that way I know that this file's been handbraked. You hit save and you go up here to hit start encode. And depending on the size of your file, this may take a little bit. So go take a coffee break. On your Windows 10 or really a Windows 8 computer, you're gonna have a program that's already on your computer called Photos. And what you're gonna do is just search down here at the bottom and it's gonna pull up your Photos app, where then we can kind of start that editing process straight on your PC. Once you open the program, you're gonna wanna be able to pull your files over. So the easiest way to do is go up to the top here where it says new video, and we're gonna start a brand new video project. So from here, we can now label this anything that we want. So what can we label this? We'll just call this dance fitness, but honestly, you can name it anything that you want. So then from here, you're gonna go to add and you're gonna say you wanna pull from your PC. And this is where you're gonna be able to go in and pull anything that you want over from a video. Once you moved your file over into the photo app, it's going to show up here in your project library. So if you have multiple files, you'll just see different squares for the different files or photos that you want to put in here. So all you're going to do is drag this down to the bottom part here, and this is where you can order things in multiple places. So if you had a picture or another video, you can then move this around on your storyboard. From here, this is where you can go in and trim. So say you recorded an entire class and you just want one particular song. So when you get in here, you can click on trim. And then from here, you have the ability to change where your start and end points are in a particular song or, routine or a particular move. And all you do is just kind of hit play. And then you can pick where those go. Now, if you want to get real fancy in this software, you can. This free software actually does a really great job of being able to trim things down, split things. You can add text. So like if you want to have like a header in the very beginning that just kind of talks about like dance fitness, what does this look like? There's all kinds of different like fonts and lookings and layouts and how you want your video to look at. So I suggest that you just kind of play around with this particular one. You also have the ability to apply some filters. So if you are a girl that likes some filters, no worry, they've got you here also. So you can go in here and add different ones. So once you kind of get through with all of what this looks like and you're like, I'm ready to save it, all you're going to do is go up here to finish video. You're going to be able to pick what you want. I will tell you, if you were saving this for playback video, I would save it in the highest video quality that you can in the 1080. So you hit here, you hit export, and this is then going to allow you to pick where you want to save it. Save this, and then there you go. You have a video from your class that you have edited for free. If you guys have any questions about editing on this particular software, please let me know. But I did promise you how you can do this on your phone, so stay tuned. I'm gonna bring that right to you. Okay, so if you're ready to just say, screw the computer, how do I do this on my phone? Girl, we're already doing everything on our phone. How are we not doing this now? This app right here, I think, is an amazing one that you can get the free version. You can also pay to upgrade and get some additional items, but honestly, the free version is pretty amazing. So in this, you get the full package of being able to edit really with a lot of fun features to be able to get, from point A to point B and being able to have a decent video that you can put up. So you're able to pick as many videos or pictures that you want. You have the ability to trim, to split, to add, to change the order of your video. You also have the ability to put in text, and with the text you can change like the colors, how it comes in. They call it like the transitions, where it's going to go in and float in or bounce in, just depending on kind of what the look is that you're looking for here. You also have the ability to use filters, and this sucker, man, it's got a lot of options that you can pick with, and you can also pick like how intense you want that filter to be on. Then you have the ability to add music. They have pre-music on here, or if you have iTunes or other music saved on your phone, you can also add that to this. And then when you go to save your video, all you do is head up to the top and click on that front button. You can change the resolution or the quality of your image and then save this on your phone. So when you're ready to take it up a notch, I use a software called Camtasia, and I'm going to be preparing us some videos. I like to sound really fancy, prepare. I am going to be putting some videos together to show you exactly how I edit in Camtasia and maybe why I have gone to Camtasia and being able to take my audio tracks and my video tracks and being able to separate them and move them myself versus photos. You pretty much just get what you get, but it's nice because it's free. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. We have other videos and helpful tips headed your way just for you as a group fitness instructor. All right, guys, go be awesome.